Hey, welcome to one of the last episodes of Chad's Beer. I mean, we still have 20 something more to go, but we're definitely counting down towards the end here. So, with no further ado, here's tonight's beer: really old brown dog ale by Smuttynose out of New Hampshire. I can't believe I never reviewed this back when I lived in New York because we got Smuttynose everywhere. And this is interesting. Like right on the bottle, the stamp, it says bottled in 2017, ABV 10%. Although the paper label says 11.1, so I don't know. That's kind of weird. So I mean, at the very least, this is a year old, and the youngest it could be is a year old. The oldest it could be is like I don't know, like 16 or 17 months. But I mean, it's an old ale, so actually age is not only acceptable, but they actually make a point of saying, in the specs here that age is like a key characteristic of the style. All right, so let's just dive right in here. So, wow. Even though it's an American beer, and actually I just had their website up here, and like it's basically made with all American ingredients as far as I can tell, except from like a few things. But so I'm smelling this, and this is smelling like a J.W. Lee's or Samuel Smith, something very characteristic British, just huge like fruity maltiness on here, like plum, grape, black licorice maybe, like a really strong. It's sweet, but not like a cloying sweet, like a malt base. Just like caramel, toffee, treacle, something like that. Little bit of like a vinous kind of a wine character. A little bit of the honey lemon, or like the sherry port character. The classic oxidation. That's like the good oxidation, not the cardboard oxidation. It's interesting for 10% ABV. There's something that like stands out to me as like alcohol. I mean, it's just I can just tell it's a big beer, but it's not like certainly nothing fusel or boozy or rubbing alcohol or anything like that. So as far as the aroma, I'm kind of tempted to go the full 12. It's not. I'm gonna go 11. I think it smells great. Appearance, well, I mean, they definitely got the brown right. I'm not sure how this is looking on camera, but I would definitely call that brown, slightly ruby, or like a really deep ruby copper. I'd probably put that at right about 22 SRM, 22, 27, something like that. Did have a bit bigger of a head when I first poured it, and it's slightly hazy, but that's acceptable. I mean, it's old beer. Old beer tends to get darker and hazier, so like that's acceptable. All right, so what's going on with flavor? I can't wait to see. Cheers. Wow, that's delicious. I can't believe I've never had this beer before until now. So it's tasting exactly like it's smelling, just like immediately, like right away, like huge fruit, like fruit punch or sangria, plum, cherry, raisin, almost kind of like like those flavors you tend to get like in a Belgian dark strong, um, and at the same time like that, just that luscious. They use that word a lot in the specs. Luscious maltiness, just caramel, toffee. The very confectionery, kind of syrupy flavors. A little bit of butterscotch. Could be diacetyl. If it is, it's not out of place for the style, and it just combines with the big maltiness of the base brew there. That could also be just the raw alcohol. I mean, it is 10. It's either 10 or 11. Either way, it's in double digits. It's a pretty hefty beer, but the alcohol on here is very very smooth, like very drinkable. I'm actually drinking this slow on purpose. I don't just suck it all down. The bitterness is kind of low, like as far as hop flavor, just kind of a floral earthy thing or something on there. It's interesting because like it's a sweet beer, and the bitterness to me seems low, but I would not call this like cloying or sickly sweet or anything like that. I would actually say, well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's super well balanced exactly, but it just doesn't seem like way out of balance. But so it does have that old character to it. This probably could be mistaken for a barley wine, but it has that old ale je ne sais quoi factor to it. So yeah, I think it's really delicious. I'm gonna go pretty high on this. I think in 17 or 18. I'm gonna go 18. Mouthfeel, but I'd say it's probably about a medium body, moderately low carbonation. It's smooth. I would not call it. It's not like thick or sticky or anything. And actually, it kind of finishes remarkably clean. I mean, there's a little bit of an alcohol warmth in the throat, but very, very easy to drink. Not intimidating at all. You know, again, 10% ABV. It drinks like closer to like a 7 or an 8. I'm definitely not gonna have any problem drinking this entire. I mean, it's only a 12-ounce bottle, but I probably could have done a bomber of this by myself. I think it's right on point for the mouthfeel there. So I'm gonna go with full 5 out of 5 on mouthfeel. Overall impression, I'm gonna go 10 on this. I think it's delicious. It's definitely the spec for the most part. I think I would kind of prefer like a little bit more age to it. Yeah, 47 out of 50 for Smuttynose. Really old brown dog ale. I'm a So Fat, so if you're watching this, I know you love Smutty. I don't know if you guys reviewed this one yet, but check this one out. So, and everybody out there, if you can find this one, check it out. So, all right. So thanks for watching. We only got 26 more episodes to go, I think, but a little less than 2 months. So thanks for watching and stick around. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.